Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie Reverol, and I just want to thank you for joining me along this journey to become a profitable trader in the foreign exchange market. Y'all, I couldn't miss up this opportunity to let y'all know where I am in this journey. And as of recently, I have passed my phase 1 of my 5K challenge. I've done about 3 of these challenges before this one, and obviously they were unsuccessful. You've seen my journey here on YouTube thus far, and so I am elated that I stuck to my strategy and I am where I am today. And so now we're on to phase 2. I cannot wait to see what's in store with that. And so I just want to go over some of the analytics from that phase, as well as some of the things that I've learned during this phase 1 that I'm going to be implementing as well into my phase 2 and hopefully into my funded account when I get it. So let's jump right ahead into the analytics. So my total amount of trades were 25. I had 17 longs, 18 shorts, 15 profitable trades, and 10 losses or losers. My gross profit was $1,036.52, and my gross loss was negative $621.92. My win rate is about 60%, and my largest point win, because the only thing I trade is NAS, so my largest point win was 52.1 points, and my largest point loss was 45.1 points. My average trade duration is about 17 minutes and 30 seconds, and my average trade size was about 0.29 lots. At one point, we came down pretty low. I think it was at that point that I really said, you got to pick it up. You got to stick to your strategy. It's important that you stick to your strategy. So I did just that. If you would like a video of me going in depth on the trades that I took, I'll be more than welcome to do it, as well as on my phase 2 so far. So I've been joined by a special guest, but I'm just going to go over what I learned these few weeks. So first, don't force a trade. If there's no setup, do not trade. I also learned that a part of it, or a part of the phase, I was revenge trading. And so I wanted to remind myself to stick to the strategy that I had at hand. I spoke in the last video about me only trading Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And so I've kind of refined that to only trading as well from 9:30 to 12 p.m. I found a lot of really good setups during that time. And so that's what I'm going to stick with. No counter trend trading. I said that in my last video, and I held myself to it. I'm super proud of not counter trend trading thus far. So let's see what happens with that. I've also added a 200 EMA for extra confirmation. I'm not a big fan of indicators, but I like the way that it works with this strategy. I have also started to experiment on the 1-minute chart. I don't do much entries on there. I just go in there to see if, there is something that could be refined to that zone. I also noticed that when there's one zone, I'll go for a 1-to-1. But if there's more than one demand or supply zone, I'm going for a 1-to-2 or more, depending on, how I feel, where's the next high or low, X, Y, and Z. But I've noticed that when I do that, I miss out on a good bit of the momentum that has come along with that. I've also learned that liquidity grabs along with supply and demand, chef's kiss, especially when the candle doesn't close within the zone. So when it just wicks the zone and continues, and there's a liquidity grab, girl, you gotta get paid. But that's just what I've noticed with some of them. I've also noticed that during the month of February that we've been having a lot of liquidity grab setups, more than supply and demand setups, but that's okay with me. And the most important one, check the news. Check the news. It has become one of the first things that I do at 9 o'clock when I open up my charts. So it's so important because fundamentals to move the market. I don't think a lot of people realize that we trade price action, that's fine, but fundamentals also have an impact on price action. So those are the things that I've learned after journaling my trades. And I also encourage you to journal your trades. I guarantee you it's going to help you refine your trading strategy and get better. And that's all we want around here, is for y'all to excel, for y'all to do better, to become more confident in your trades, and to get this done, y'all. So again, I just want to thank you for joining me along this journey. And I can't wait to see some of y'all succeed along with me. So I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Just profits.